So how many years were you in Louisiana?
2 years.
And then you came here to St. Mary's in Houston. And how many years?
I did 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, first theology, second theology, and now I'm currently on pastoral year.
Okay.
So it's been a total of 5 years of war, I guess. This is my 5th year of formation. Total.
All right. And then how many years do you have to look forward to now?
So once I finish this year, I'll go through another year of school, of classes, third theology. At the end of third theology, so that next summer, I'll be ordained a deacon.
Okay, then you got your diaconate year.
Then I'll get through the diaconate year and then priesthood. So it's coming up.
Oh, you're almost at the home stretch.
Yeah, man.
So it's really just one more year of classes.
Well,
or two because of the diaconate year.
Yeah, but even diaconate year is more like practicum kind of stuff. So you're learning how to hear confessions. You're learning how to celebrate mass. You're learning
all of those classes.
Things like that.
So, but the actual academic, it's just a year or so.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're almost there, huh?
Yes. It's crazy.
Has the past 5 years gone by really quickly? Or?
Yes. And that was the thing too, man. Like when I look back on it, because initially when I was entering seminary, I was like, man, 7 years from now, that's forever and a half away. But then that's the thing too. Like one of the things that the Lord really had to teach me was like, it's not about getting to it's not about making it to the finish line. The Lord isn't concerned about you making it to the end. The Lord is focused on the day by day, the moment by moment aspect. So it's like at this moment, in this moment, in this moment, are you with me? Are you letting me lead you, kind of thing? And so that was the approach I knew I had to take. Like I have to take this day by day, even if I discern out, which I never had. I never struggled with that. Thanks be to God, never.
So no moment where it was a make or break moment, nothing.
No.
Wow.
There were moments of weakness, I would say, like, the intellectual stuff. Like, man, I don't know if I could keep writing these. Like, if I can't even understand these intro classes, how do I expect to know, like, the higher things in life kind of thing, right? But it wasn't something like where, like, I was talking to my spiritual director saying, like, I might have to leave to go study more or something like that. Yeah, it was just kind of like, I know this is where the Lord's calling me to. And that was the thing. I mean, I think the Lord, he did that because he knows that I needed that. Not to like brag to other guys who were struggling with their vocation, but like the Lord gave me this assurance that this is where he's calling me because he knows that I can use that to focus on other things, right? One, focusing on getting, having better study habits, working on other areas in my life, I guess. But also just the fact that like having that assurance gives me it's a good foundation for me to continue to evangelize, to continue to preach the good news, right? Like, so I didn't have to have in the back of my mind, maybe I'm not called to do this, right? I could just talk about the Lord. I could just talk about my relationship with Christ with more confidence, with more with more certainty. And so, like even to this moment, like, because a lot of times, like for guys in seminary, pastoral year is also a make it, break it kind of year. Really? Yeah, because like, I mean, you're, I guess in the sense, out with the people. Yes. There's still beautiful women out there, right? So,
is that ever an issue with you?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's beautiful women all over the place, right? Especially here at St. Mary.
But I mean, like some of our past guests, deacons and priests, they've said that the idea of celibacy was very difficult for them to get over. Was that a sticking point with you? Was that a tough one for you to get over? Yeah, I guess it was like. I guess the biggest I had more concern with like understanding what celibacy is, in the sense of like. Why does the church ask us to be celibate? Because like going into seminary, I was just focusing on the practical, right? Like, yeah, it gives you more time to be. It's easier for you to wake up at 3 a.m. and go visit your parishioner at the hospital if you're by yourself, versus having a wife and 6 kids that you got to attend to. Yeah, how are they going to get to school or that type of thing? Stuff like that. Or like especially during this moment of COVID. If one of the kids gets COVID, how am I supposed to go to the hospital and like go attend to a parishioner? Yeah. So that was the mentality I had with this is why the Lord is asking us to be, or this is why the church is. This is why the church is asking us to be celibate.